Hi, and welcome to the Servicely portal demo. This is an enterprise service portal where users can help themselves to service from IT, HR, finance, and more. We can do things like, I can't log into Outlook. This looks fine. Would I like to reset? Yes. What was the first car? So we basically, Servicely at this point is talking to Active Directory in the back end, and it's retrieving challenge questions, which I will fill out thus. And it's going to go then to Active Directory, and it could be Azure or on-premise, and reset my password. That's just an example. I can also, for example, look at guest Wi-Fi access. Yes, I want a guest Wi-Fi pass. So what's the full name of the person? I want one for me. And it's required next week for a week. And yes, and then it's going to go and talk to Cisco Meraki or whatever it is and provision for me for the SSID global a passcode so that I can connect to that, because maybe I'm a contractor coming on site for a week. Now, it's not only IT requests that we can fulfill. We can do things like HR. So, for example, I want to go on leave for 3 weeks, and so I might ask, how much leave do I have? Understand you're inquiring about your leave balance. Yes, I want annual leave, and it's telling me I've got 13 days. So I want to go on leave for 3 weeks, so I better get 2 days of leave without pay. I might want to know what's the leave without pay policy. Oops. I don't know if that'll work. Yes, there we go. Okay, so it just highlights the fact that we've got natural language understanding here. And we've surfaced the leave without pay policy from our knowledge base. That could be a Servicely knowledge base, or it could be an external knowledge base for HR in SharePoint or something like that. We've also surfaced a catalog item, apply for leave. So that brings me to the service catalog. We can have a full service catalog here, multi-department. And so, for example, here in human resources, we can apply for leave. We can also do a bunch of other things. So, for example, you might want to onboard a new employee, and then we'll get a form. And this could be a dynamic form. So let's just onboard Adam Smith, founding father, and he's going to start tomorrow. And the hiring manager is going to be Claire. And we're going to request a mobile phone. And when we request a mobile phone, these new fields pop up. So the type of phone required, they want an iPhone, and they want 512 gigs of RAM in that iPhone. Now, does Adam also want a laptop? Yes, I think he does. And I'll assign him one from stock, and any other details and so on. I'll submit that, and then that'll go. This service catalog entry will then go into the system, and it will be lodged as an IT request or an HR request, probably HR case. And then that'll be picked up by HR people, and there may be subtasks and all that sort of stuff. That's a little bit. What happens to that request is more of an issue for the service desk, whereas we're at the moment looking at the portal, so it's a bit out of scope. So we can also have things like my approvals. We've got one customer who, before they had Servicely, 10% of their service desk request traffic was requesting status updates. So we can just push those out here, open incidents, open requests, and push those out to the user so they can sort of help themselves to that. And they could be any sort of requests or incidents here. They could be facilities requests, like I want to get a light bulb changed or something like that, or a carpet spill, or I need a new swipe card, whatever. And again, a lot of this is just available through the voice interface. So that means that people don't need to know the structure of the service catalog. You may have hundreds and hundreds of catalog items, but they don't need to know that. They just need to know how to ask a question. And if the question isn't right, they can just it'll prompt them to raise a ticket. So that's a quick look at the customer self-service, or the user employee self-service capabilities of Servicely. And we have another video on the actual service desk operations, which I'd encourage you to check out. Thanks, and that's all for now.